Quickly! I need my pills! In that drawer! There!
Fine. So I can never actually hurt anyone. Behind bars. Man. Crazy. Jerk.
Thank you. You saved my life.
I already regret it.
Shelby's a good man. Good man. You really killed all those people just to get to the guy. I didn't have an option not kill them, so that does kind of suck. But yeah. Do, do, do. What? Trophy? Aww. Another trophy. Well, now where is she?
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book.
Sure. Time to give a fake name?
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Thanks. How convenient. She won't remember anything. Evasive maneuvering. Oh. It's an orchid, isn't it? I don't know flowers. But I'm learning through video games. Right, we did say the end of the corridor, right? Where am I going? It's clearly not an option. Okay. Right, that woman is not her. Okay, just kidding. 19, I found it.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
Okay. Introduce yourself.
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Well, it's very hard to read.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepherd. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
What are my options? I can't see them.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
Mrs. Shepherd, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
I've got nothing else. Okay. What's that option? Kuma, what are you doing? We're just gonna have a staring contest? No? Alright, nothing. Got nothing. He never came to visit, so his name's not in any record book. Oh, all this stuff. Oh, he did come to visit, look at that.
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
That's it? Really? Yep. Oh, the TV is right there. She has a TV. Wait. Okay, what's... That's it? There's nothing else I can do here? Oh.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
A picture. Hmm.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
So there's nothing here. Nothing. No, this side. No, go back. This side. No, just... There you go. Oh my gosh, please don't actually have me try to fold this thing.
I love origami. But that's not my favorite one.
Okay. Well, let's find your favorite then. Hold on. What are my options? Okay, I just did the hummingbird. The dog is one of them. I would choose the dog, clearly. And then there's the frog. Alright, guys, what should I do? Which one? The frog? The dog? I just did the hummingbird. It was open to the crane, so I'm thinking that's the one we should do. I mean, it wasn't open. She opened it to the crane. Okay, so those are my options. It looks like I have 2 more pieces of paper. I don't know if it's gonna be... Okay, you guys think dog? Oops. Alright, we'll do dog, and then if that doesn't work, we'll do the crane. And if that doesn't work, then the frog. If we have enough paper. Dog because Kuma. Yes. I agree. L1. Sideways.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
You guys are awesome. You totally picked out one that, like, gave us something. Alright, let's just try the crane. Because she didn't say that was her favorite for the dog. She just said... Can I make any more? No, it's not even an option. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, dogs are good. Dogs are good. Is there anything else I can mess with in this room? No. I've already sat in the chair. I've already looked through her little filing cabinet. Max. Huh. Should look through that book. The guest book and see who else.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first.
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Does she ever talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get her to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
You're right, we're gonna go back. Geeky got us, we're gonna go back and pick up these flowers, wherever they are. Somewhere. Ha. We'll see if this works. The O. I know you said it earlier, but earlier she couldn't take them. She just looked at them. That was interesting. But now she can.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
What's their name?
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
She gonna try and kill me? I wanna know! And video game characters can't keep secrets from me? Come on! I don't know who it is. I want to know. Ugh. I want to know. I want to know. This game is not telling me. You guys, the last letters. Okay. Whoa, where am I? This place is ballin'. Oh my gosh, don't say anything in chat. I don't know anything. Most of the people here, I think, don't know anything. Because they're watching it with me. Oh, I can't even look at chat right now. I'm scared someone's gonna put the name in there. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Where am I? This place is really weird.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this vial. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the vial or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
Well, let's take a look around first. There's a lot of webcams set up. This very odd room. How odd. Can I go sit in that chair? I'm gonna go sit in that chair. Let me think about this. Seems like a very trippy place. I don't know why. It's just like such a contrast. Alright guys, let's do it. Oops. It looks like there's kind of a blind spot in the webcams. Like, you don't actually see him drink it? Or there are ways that maybe you could... there are ways that you could... Yeah, look at all these cameras. You could fake it. If you really wanted to, you could fake it, or just take it. That's fine too. It wasn't even an option.
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
Man, I hope he memorized what it was. But what? They're not the last letter. There's still a bunch of blanks. Oh, I didn't do that one thing.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
Hopefully I can figure it out from what we have so far. Because if not...
I'm nowhere and I'm out of time. Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address! Come on! There's gotta be a way to do this!
Figured. Have a lot of...
The manhunt continued. The authorities are still looking for Ethan Mars, the man identified as the Origami Killer.
Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
I don't know why I'm listening to the phone. For no reason. What am I doing wrong, guys? What other option do I have? Okay, let's go to Theodore Roosevelt Lane. Let's go. Why are we moving? What if I just sit and wait for an hour of real time and the game will just end on me? Is it a dock beach? Sounds like it's a dock where boats are with horns. Oh, I see. Okay, that one. Okay.
I may only have time for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm done. It's a crapshoot.
So I chose the one, I think I chose the one near the water. Thanks, guys. Sorry, it took me a while to figure that out. Oh, this detective. Yeah. Sacrifice! He looks silly.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
That guy's a jerk. Whoa, okay, don't freak out. Oh, he's freaking out. Okay, from the stuff that he needs for the tech that he uses at the beginning.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
I mean, I have to find it.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Okay. Good. That tells me nothing.
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Yes, they're spread out all over. Great. Analyze.
The killer is white, age between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
I mean, it really does kind of all point to Ethan. But... oh well. Clear all clues. Analyze the tire tracks. Okay, that doesn't help.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
Maybe. Analyze that. Analyze it. Play? I'm not really seeing anything. End recording. Okay. glad you like my hair. I like it too. It just takes a lot of upkeep.
The gun the killer left at the Blue Lagoon. Perhaps there's some way of tracing its history.
Maybe.